The one thing I do hate about this place is that they actually never have any carts. Good news, I think I just found a cart in the parking lot.
Why do these people try to get me down? I don't need that shit right now. All I need is my spliff right now. And I need one here right now. I know that I don't fit in. I don't need your medicine. I know that I'm immature. All I feel is insecure. All I feel is all alone. Ain't got no arms to nobody, so
I just left the thrift and I stopped at this pawn shop that's like right around the corner. But another place where I get really good deals is actually the parking lot of a pawn shop. I know it's heavily frowned upon, but I don't really like walk in there and start trying to undercut the pawn shops. But if I'm in there and I hear somebody get an offer they don't like, and the pawn shop just happens to be ridiculously low, and I can kind of, you know, get a little bit closer to what that person wants, yeah, I'll definitely chase them down in the parking lot and ask them if they'll sell it to me.
Fuck a 9 to 5, no, I can't get used to the usual. Too many punch lines to be boxed inside of a cubicle. Since I was 2 years old, bitch, I knew my city was too below. Keep a couple wolves around me like Ricky Rubio. Hard colder than Minnesota, fuck it, I'm focused open.
So we just wrapped up the morning show. I think I have a potential deal for later on today. I hit somebody up last night. Looked like there was about $250 in profit. Tried to push it. He said, nah, I'll just wait till tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow, or hopefully today, I'm actually go ahead and meet him, do this deal, and we gonna make this money.
Pull strings like I'm strumming a guitar, nigga. Different day, but you could bet I'm on that same shit. I'm trying to turn my 2 cent into 2 mil and put the whole gang in some chains like a slave ship.
So I just got the phone with my mentor. He's actually got some work for me. Just crazy. Like he said that he did that after we did that shoot the other week. Like now the whole team want to shoot, so we're gonna come through and do something real big. And you know, some fashion designer stuff and some model stuff and so much opportunity. But he was just talking about how you know, sometimes you plant seeds, you know what I mean? Just working with that one client has provided so many different opportunities. Like he went back, he shot the coach and the coach's dad, then he shot the kid's father by himself, then the whole team wants to shoot. So you know, sometimes, you know, we're out here, we just planting seeds, and that's all I ever tell you guys. Like, as far as, you know, the business cards and, you know, the placing the Craigslist ads and putting that stuff out there, it's just, you're just planting seeds. It's not necessarily going to be today, you know what I mean? It might be in 3 months, it might be in 6 months. If you ain't planting those seeds, you ain't never gonna harvest. I'm waiting for old dude to show up. He said he's leaving the house right now. I'm assuming he's pretty close. Actually, when I hit him up last night, I wasn't sure, because every once in a while I get a little nervous, like, is this really a T5i or is this a T5? Because typically that's what a T5 will go for. And that's actually one of the things I like about these particular cameras. They have that small discrepancy where maybe somebody lists it incorrectly. So the question I always ask is, does it have a swivel screen? And once he said yes, $275, I'm not gonna nickel and dime him because it's already been up for 3 days. I don't know what other deals he might have in the works, so I'm just gonna tell him I'm ready to meet, and that's what we're doing right now. So let's just see what the last Canon T5i sold for. Of course, we're gonna search for body only. The last one it sold for $349 plus $17 shipping. And as I'm sitting here, I just hop on Mercari. I see somebody's got a T4i with a 40mm lens and a 50mm lens as well. 1 battery, 2 off-brand batteries, 2 chargers. And they have it listed for $310. But let's see what the T4i is selling for body only, just to be sure. I'm pretty sure it's selling for over $300. So the T4i is selling for $300. Millimeter lens is actually selling for $130. So $130 plus $320. That's $450 plus another $50, so that's $500. So I'm about to make another $200 off of this deal. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this one as well. There it is. Thank you. So I just bought another camera. So it looks like we're gonna make this a $500 lunch. Again, y'all think I'm making this stuff up, right? I gotta be making it, because there's no way I was really just sitting here. I just do stuff, man. I don't know if it's gonna work. I just do stuff. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you it was more complex than that. I just do. So we just picked up the camera. He said, it's funny, he said people keep asking him what's wrong with it for the price. And that's why I keep telling y'all, like, yo, do you have it? And what time can you meet? Like, don't be asking all of these questions. You know, there could have been some little nuance or whatever. If there's an issue, you just deal with it when you see them face to face. Like, I had somebody try this with me. It don't work on me, but you know, you can definitely say, all right, you know, you go and you meet, and if there's something wrong, you be like, hey, I didn't know about this. Would you take off, you know, 35 bucks? And some people, probably most people, will be like, well, you're already here. Let's go ahead and do the deal. We're back at the crib, and I wanted to go over what we picked up today. Really excited because we do have the T5i, which is a pretty decent camera. And I want to go over just a couple of the differences between this and, say, like the T3i, and let you guys know why this is such a great camera to resell. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is probably the biggest reason. This has autofocus on video, which means just like the 70D or the 80D, if you want to vlog or something like that, this camera is pretty much made for that. You just go ahead, hold it up, give it a second, and it's going to focus. With that, this camera actually also works really well with the silent motor. So if you have STM lenses, 40mm, 18 to 55 STM, 18 to 135 STM, it's going to focus and not make a sound. And the other major vlogging feature that comes built into this camera is it's got microphones up top. This is great if you're recording, say, while you're taking a video like this, and then you want to go ahead and flip it around. It's still going to be able to record better audio than, say, your Canon T3i. Pretty much going forward, it's going to be T5i, 70D, 80D. Those are going to be the major cameras. The T5i is the great budget option. There's also the T6i and the T6s, but when you're looking at used cameras in this particular market, either it's going to be the T5i because it's the cheapest one, or you can go straight to the 70 or 80D. One of the other great things about buying camera bundles is they often come with accessories, and in this case, we also got this Low Pro Renzo 170 AW bag. Now, this is a pretty decent bag. It sells for probably another 20 bucks, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it up for 20 bucks. It does have some wear up front here, but you know, for the most part, it's a used camera bag, and camera bags, believe it or not, are actually pretty expensive. This bundle also came with a 75 to 300mm lens. This is just a basic telephoto lens, great for taking portraits or action shots. It's actually pretty cheap. I mean, this lens is probably worth about 45, 50 bucks, but it's extra money. That's actually one of the reasons why selling bundles is not a good idea. If you have a video game system or a camera or any type of electronic item, you probably want to sell it a la carte. You know, here's the basic item, here's the controllers for the system, here's the games individually, here's the Wii remote. While it might make sense to bundle because you think, oh, if I sell it as a package, that's good for the consumer, the reality is a lot of people would rather save money on getting individual items, and once you put it together in a package, now you're selling it to a very specific customer. With all that said, I'll see you guys in the next vlog.
I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers.